Hey guys, welcome back to the Faithful Farmer Mama. Farm life is hard, especially in the summer. It's extremely busy, and then when you think you finally have caught up on something else needs your attention. So today I'm just going to share a little bit with you on how things can change so quickly here on the farm without you expecting it. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I ask that you go down below, find the subscribe button along with the little bell. Make sure you click those so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And for those of you who are returning, thanks for being here and helping me on this journey here on YouTube. So, life on the farm. It's summer. Well, not quite, but it's going to be summer really soon. But here in Oklahoma, it is in the upper 90s almost every day. Sorry about the clock in the background. So it's very, very warm, and things change like that here. So we can go from planning something during the day to totally changing it, not even 20 minutes later, having to address things that are not what were really on the list, and that's okay. That's part of being on the farm. So the other day, one of those examples is that I woke up in the morning planning to go out and replant garlic and realized that after planting corn, I noticed that that little tiny bunny that we have in the yard, which is so super sweet, I'd like to pick him up and throw him into another state. He has eaten a lot of my corn that I just replanted, so my plans totally changed. I had to go up and put a fence up around the cattle panels down by the cut flower vegetable garden, which totally changed my whole day. And then yesterday, I pulled a muscle in my calf that I have done a couple times now, but yesterday was pretty bad. I heard something tear. So I've been really careful trying to relax it and just kind of be here in the house, still getting things done out in the yard and out in the gardens, but taking it a little bit easy. It's kind of hard when you're hobbling around. So today I'm just going to share a little something with you that I'm working on here inside the house, which is something that I have wanted for a really long time. I am an apron girl. I do like to wear aprons. A lot of times I forget, but I do like to wear aprons so that I don't ruin my clothes. I am one of those people who like to get dressed up every day. I like to make sure my hair is done, although right now it's a little messy. I do like to put makeup on every day so that I can feel good about myself and that I can help my husband be proud that I am his wife. So I get in my normal clothing, and including dresses. I work in dresses all the time. So I like to be able to protect those things when I can with a thing called an apron. I have lots of them. I have mostly ones that I had gotten while working as a pampered chef. I've been with that company for almost 26 years now. And I do wear a lot of those, but there are some that I've been given that I absolutely adore. Sometime back in the beginning of October of last year, I was introduced to another YouTube page that I absolutely fell in love with. This gal is absolutely amazing, and I love her stay-at-home, simple, natural, farmhouse simplicity. It's something I've always done and always wanted to do and had never really been so inspired as I was by Lisa Bass of Farmhouse on Boone. And I thank my really sweet friend Lou for introducing her to me. So watching lots of her videos, I've learned so much from her. Even though she's not here, I still have learned so much from her. I was intrigued when she said that she had written a book, and I bought this book, Simple Farmhouse Life, that she had written and published. And it has all of these amazing ways to do things here on the farmhouse simple, without having to buy them, just doing things here on the farm. So one of the things in her book that I absolutely loved was her Pinafore Apron. Today I'm going to actually make that Pinafore Apron, and I'm going to bring you along. You may not have a sewing machine, you may not know how to sew, but I'm going to tell you Lisa has some of the most amazing projects in this book for you to be able to do at home. If you've never sewn, I highly suggest going online, finding a used sewing machine or finding someone who knows how to sew and is willing to teach you, learn. It is one of the best things that you can do for yourself in a world like we are in today. So thanks for being here today, and join me as we make this cute little apron.
So this is Lisa's adorable book. It has things from gardening to making things with your garden to homemade candles to oils and making cleaning products at home, covering furniture and decoration. Her ideas are absolutely on spot, and I love them so very much. Here's the adorable apron we're going to make.
So in her book, she calls for 2 yards of linen or a linen cotton blend. I decided to go with this muslin just because I really like the look of it, and the end is finished, so I'm going to actually leave this exposed. I'm going to run a top stitch along the edge just to make sure it doesn't fray more, and then that will be my finished bottom.
Here I'm just measuring and getting ready to cut the main piece that will go around me. And then I am cutting the 2 pieces that I will need for straps. All of the measurements are in her book. You can get them there. Here I am actually cutting 2 10 by 10 squares, which will become the pockets on the front of the apron. I'm sewing my pocket straps. I'm sewing the straps so that I can flip them inside out and then press them with the seam down the middle, which will go up against my skin. Then I'm actually sewing about 1/8 of an inch line top stitch down each side to make it look very finished. Folding 1/2 of an inch and then 1/2 of an inch and pressing the pockets so that when it's time to sew them onto the apron, they're ready. So this is the piece that goes around my body. I'm going to fold 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch on both sides and on top and press it, and then I will actually sew down just the sides but not the top, because I will do that when I attach the straps.
So in Lisa's book, she explains about how to put on the straps, making sure that the seam is on the side that will be up against your skin, and she actually wraps hers up inside of her fold here. But because I am a much bigger person than she is, what I actually did was I am going to fold my hem at the top here, and then I'm going to take my apron strap and fold it a little bit over here and then pin that to the top. And now I will sew double. I'll sew here, and then I will sew here all the way across till I get to the other side here, and then sew double here. Now these straps are going to actually connect also here in the front, which I am going to actually put it on and crisscross them in the back.
So here I'm just showing you crisscross in the back, and the one that's on the right side in the back will be on the left side in the front, and same for the other side. In doing this, I did notice that the straps were a little bit short for me because I am such a larger woman.
So I actually had to go in and sew a little bit more on here. If you notice, I had to actually go in and put a little bit more to the strap because I am a much bigger woman than Lisa. So just to let you know that I did have to sew that there, and then this will actually just go over your head. You go here, put this here, and then put your arms through. I'm going to go ahead and sew it right now. So the very last thing I have to do on here is actually put my pockets on here. And that is just a matter of putting this on me and pinning them where they need to be. They should be about 6 or 7 inches apart and about where my hips would be.
So
does it tie in the back, or is it just like a
I
dress?
did put them on my hips. It did take a little bit of work to get them there, but I did finally get them in place.
So y'all, this is really one of the easiest aprons I've made. Yes, it did take a little bit of finagling because it was made for someone much smaller than myself. I am like a 1X, 2X. So it is all connected. The whole thing is one piece, which is amazing for me. And the one thing I like about it is it covers an entire dress and it's just open in the back. So the crisscross goes in the back. You would put your head here, put your arms in here. You are totally covered from head to floor. Let me pick it up and show you. Goes all the way down, even has pockets, keeps my top part covered, keeps my lower part covered. I have a habit of splashing stuff all over here, so that is huge for me. So I'm really grateful that I've been able to make it today. Well guys, that's it for me today. I am gonna go lay down and ice my calf, which I hurt, as I said earlier, a couple times, and then I just hurt it again coming down the steps. So when things on the farm get busy and when you're home and things just take over and something happens and it changes your schedule, try and just roll with it. Find something else to do or make, or just read and find an awesome book. Check out Lisa's book, Simple Farmhouse Life. It is really an awesome book and has such great ideas to make life a little simpler, more natural, and more homemade. So thanks from the farmhouse here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye guys.